program is proudly brought to you by NGen. It's about 5 o'clock in the morning. It's 1 degree above freezing and nearly midsummer as the competitors set off for the first ever NGen Draper Off-Road Challenge. 3 races in one. The first for the madmen of off-road racing, a distance of over 900 kilometers from Freiburg to Rustenburg in one day. The second, the same distance, but with an overnight stop in Mabatu. The third and last race starts at Mabatu, joining the overnighters on the second day for the run into Rustenburg. Yanni Botha and his navigator still getting acquainted with the route schedule. Jaco and Boris Smit in their Sandmaster, the ultimate winners of the one-day event, safely on their way. This way and that way as Craig Draper tries to get past Neil Eriksson. Danny Visser and his navigator Johannes Bester in their Land Cruiser. Cliff Barker and Edward Salzbiedel setting a hot pace. The roar of Linton Draper's raceco, a vehicle which he shared with Klaus Degener, while the navigator's seat was filled by Corey Ngubeni. Carl LaRue leading the bike section on his KTM. The cars were led off at 1-minute intervals, and here we can see the faster cars closing up on the slower ones and chasing the leader, Craig Draper, who was leading at this time. Let's hear what Linton Draper, the co-sponsor of the NGen Draper Off-Road Challenge, has to say about this event.
Well, the big one, of course, is, on the scene you have the national races, and national races, it's like dog eats dog. You have all this high-tech equipment, people go out, and the object is to win and forget about helping your fellow competitor. Of course, the provincial races that we have is very similar. It's also dog eats dog, and that particular individual wants to be top dog in the provincial. This race, of course, which is the NGen Draper Challenge, what we're hoping to achieve there is that to try and get the camaraderie back into the sport, in so much as that we're now going to allow servicing at most major crossings, whereby also the service crews are able to become involved with it and not have to sit in the pits and get bored, etc. An added incentive, of course, is that you can change drivers. You can have 2 or 3 drivers or a new navigator. That helps from this point of view, that you can share the costs. Overall, in general, yes, we don't have car impound. In other words, if you get there late, you don't have a specific time to impound your car. Secondly, we don't have a time bar. A chap can finish the race in 24 hours. We allow him to finish the race in 24 hours, because after all, that's what it's about. Guys, come, it's a challenge. What they need to do is, every man likes to go home, and he likes to go home and say to his wife and his kids and say, look, this is a great sport. I've finished it. I've got my finisher's badge, and that's what this is all about.
The leader, Craig Draper, in his raceco, coming into a marshal point. Neil and Carla Eriksson in their Chenoweth in second place. Linton Draper crossing the main Freiburg-Mabatu road. Wolf-Peter Pumfe and Frank de Greef slowing down for a marshal point. Cliff Barker and Edward Salzwiedel. Neil Eriksson dropping back through the field. Wade Perrins and Derek Frankenberg going well. The Draper-Janssen combination still in the lead. Got started a half an hour after the cars, and here in second place overall, Carl LaRue. Hard on the brakes, and away goes Alex Vowles Jr. Wade Perrins, he finished third overall in the one-day race. Not only do you have to battle the terrain, but also the trucks. Jaco Smit going well here, on his way to win the one-day race. Who's faster, the TV Bucky or the Sandmaster? With all the rain in the country, it looks as if the farmers have been very busy ploughing and planting. So the manufacturers of luxury cars can look to a bumper year. Man of off-roading, Vickers van Deventer, the winner of the quad section in race 1. Linton Draper's vehicle was sounding somewhat ragged. Alex Vowles Jr., the winner of the motorcycle section of the one-day race. He did the distance of 900 kilometers in just under 18 and a half hours. Vickers van Deventer powering his way to victory in the quad section. Carl LaRue leading the Sandmaster of the winners of race 1, the Smith-Portson-Smith combination. Roberts stalling his Suzuki.
All right, that's this for you.
Jannie Visser and Johannes Bester Land Cruiser. Peter Pume overshoots the turn, leading to the halfway point at Mabatu. Van der Merwe, the leader of the two-day race, comes in for his overnight stop in Mabatu. Let's listen to what happened to some of the competitors that had mechanical problems.
Just keep it right.
Right.
No, that's it.
Is that a...
Yeah. Gee, it's soft patch, eh? Very soft. Yeah. I wouldn't believe it. No, we had to change the thrust bearing. The fork on the gearbox arm was adjusted too high. So pushed the thrust bearing too far into the pressure plate. En it's come off the color of the gearbox. Het eerste raadkas gebreek het ons om vervang, dat het ons 1 uur en 10 minuten gevat. En nou het ons nou weer intrek toe, gaan die tweede in. Nou moet ons een probeer kry Johannesburg uit. I was on another competitors just behind him in the dust, and I couldn't see him. When I went out to pass him, there was a little bush and stuff in front of me, so I jumped over it, ramped over it, and then turned around. And we rolled about 7 times with it, and that's all damage we've got on the back side of it. Okay, we lost 2 wheels on the back.
Yeah,
We lost this little area.
we lost 2 tires, we lost
The front wheel broke. A little bit of damage on it, but not too much.
Yeah,